Welcome back, this is part 2 of Evert. So I'm going to try this door but it won't open. Now this would take the card away from us, but what it does, or what I found, was that it actually allows or makes the rat appear. Because I can't find any other way of activating it other than that. So if you try that, it should turn up when we go to the diving area again. So shoot these guys, and what they do is they drop Uzi weapons, but we don't really need it because once we've killed them there's no one else to shoot, so it's a bit pointless really. There's another guy here. You can trigger these guys earlier on, I suppose, so you could get those weapons if you wanted them earlier. But I wouldn't try putting that card in that door if you go down there at the beginning of the game, because you don't get that card back. I'm not sure if the other pass card actually works or will trigger the rat, so I don't know, but it's best to save that freezer card till the end. So we're making our way back to this area where we dived in, and this is to get a rat to turn up so we can open this other door. Now I don't know why there's not a button for this. It is a bit silly, I don't know why they come up with this. You're relying on some AI to work. There it is, you see it scratching at the door. I don't know what the logic was behind this. It's silly. So, shoot it, and when it appears, it means the door's open. Look, so we can now get to this button. Otherwise, you can't complete the level. It's one of those deals, which is a bit poor considering how nice the graphics are. There's some weird loopholes in either the logic or the storyboarding of the game. You need to get things to happen a certain way, and if you open a certain door before you're supposed to, it can affect another part of the level. It's like this whole underwater swimming thing was a bit annoying because you got to get to that second room. You got to go to that little room so you can recover, and then you got to carry on. Then you go to that end room where we're going. We'll climb up onto this block and we'll go through this vent here. It's the only place where we need flares. It's a bit silly. And basically the game says that we have to go back to the beginning of the level where the diving area thing is. And it's a very long double back, but I found a way around it, so hopefully we can do that. They could have been a bit more generous with the health packs because you really do need it. If you play it by the book, by the way that they wanted you to do it, as far as I understand from the way the guide works, then you would need a lot of health packs. So we turn this thing in, and we're back into the room where the card wouldn't work, on the other side of that mesh. So we can get this door open here. Now this will work with the normal pass card from this side. There it is. As you notice, the water's lower. Now this confused me. I thought, hang on a minute, why is the water lower? There's a platform at the other side of the thing there. So we can get onto that now. I don't know why you can't just climb up the thing, to be honest. It looks kind of climbable, but it's not. So we climb up here, and this allows us to get to this other side that we've been looking at since the start of the level. Now what we find here is there's a green pool of water. If you dive in, it'll kill you. It's like a thing, it sets you on fire. There's 5 buttons we need to press. It's like a combination thing. If we go over here, there's one of those things from 203, the droid thing with the welding thing. So I thought it would chase you about, but it doesn't. We need to get this block in front of it to go down. So we need to put the combination in. It's 1, 2, and 4. Which is a bit annoying because I had a look at the guide for that, and if you don't know the combination, you'll be like pressing these buttons and nothing will happen. So it's a bit annoying putting combinations in. Now this apparently this block thing, I don't know why there's not a doorway. You have to push it in front of the that grill there, in front of the machine. Apparently this is some kind of fuse, grounding fuse or something, I don't know what it is, which involves basically pulling this block about everywhere, which is it's a bit annoying. You have to kind of get it lined up on the other side, so you got to kind of pull it about everywhere. I don't know why they did this one. Why not have another button or a lever or something? But I suppose it could be worse. You could have had that water pouch thing with the weighing scales. They could have done that. It would have been out of place, but they could have done that. That would have been very annoying. It could be worse, Lavanda. Lavanda, put you back into it. I don't know why we've got Amanda Evert. I don't know why did they do that? I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I don't know why. So this is very VCI inspired, where she's supposed to be some kind of assassin or spy or something. I don't know where we are, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. And at the beginning, was at the end, there's a kind of a guy on a walkie-talkie that talks to her. Don't know what the story is. I don't know what the idea is behind this. I'm just a bit annoyed because it's the whole water diving thing with the temperature thing. They didn't. It's a little bit. It's a narrow window opportunity. You got to get the right amount of health packs, and you got to be really good at it. So Amanda, we've got to push this onto the thing, and what this will do is it'll activate a fan. Apparently, I don't know why. I don't know what this whole machine here with the welding droid has got to do with anything. I don't know why that's there. I don't understand. We've got to pull this, and it will activate a fan. It's not messing about with one particular thing. Well, that turns the fan on, and what it does is it freezes that green water solid. Or on the top or something, so we can get into a room. And this is very implausible, because if it was real, you'd need to get one of those pass keys to get into a room, and you'd have to freeze the water. So, turns that fan on, very implausible. I don't know what the theme is with all this cold water. I don't know what the thinking was behind that. So we get this card. This goes into it allows us to get into a room on the next bit of the level, which is the last part. We need to get this ammo again. There's no point getting this really, but we must pick it up. And you think this is where the level ends, and what I found was, I thought this was the end of the level, and it kind of is. So we come back to the pool, and we find obviously the water's now lower, but we can't reach that platform in the corner. So that means we can't get back the way we came in, which is very annoying, and that would mean we'd have to go back. According to the guide, we've got to go back underneath the water through the tunnels, which I'm not prepared to do. So I found a way around going back, because you have to go back. I tried grabbing onto that platform and it wouldn't work, so I thought, hang on a minute, I remember that level even when there's no boundaries, and there was a bit where we had to jump around a corner. I thought it might just work. You can't shimmy, none of it works. So I tried it, and it actually works. I did it 2 different times, or 2 different practices that I did, just to make sure, and it did actually work. But you got to mess about, kind of banging into the ball and falling in. To be fair, to be honest, it's no reward for the player. It's not very player fulfilling, to be honest. It really isn't. Come on, Loranda, we've got to concentrate. Yeah, I know it's difficult. We're doing something we're not supposed to do, Loranda, but we've got to do it. Gets better. Come on, we've got to do this. It is kind of like, well, why don't you just go back? Well, I've only got 1 health pack, so unless you've got at least 2 health packs or 1 big health pack on the spawn, there's no way to do this. There it is. Thank you, Loranda. It is doable, but it's a bit annoying. But I'd rather do that because I don't think you'd be able to make it through the tunnels, to be honest. Which is very annoying. I don't know why they did that. It's very poor. I mean, the levels are nice design in general. There's a few funny plot holes and logic holes, and the graphics are quite good. And they do that to you. They make you go back. You have to toil. But anyway, we've done that. We get the key card. This opens a final door. All it is a room with a button in it. And this is where we get told by this guy at the other end of the walkie-talkie that we've done a great job. So that's the end of a very annoying level. It's quite nice, but then it's just like it lets you down at the end. But I'd say download it and have a go on it. It's an interesting level. So if you're a fan of Amanda Evert, it's well worth a download. And even if you're not, it's still worth a download. So have a go on it and see if you can get through. You might do better than I did. Anyway, thank you for watching, and until my next video, bye!
Alright, Amanda. Good job. I hope it wasn't too rough. Lara will take it from here. Thanks.